Alright, everyone, we're going to go ahead and do the next part of Sidney's birthday special, in which we're going to play Jeopardy! Second Edition for the PC. Let's see how it goes, shall we?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game. Normal game? Okay. So how many people out there? Player one? Player one, here's your buzz-in key. Let's do it. Come on.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, folks, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players. The first round categories are as follows. Movie monsters. Business. Beatnik lit. Bobbing. Classical composers. And Judge Not. Let's get things underway. Player one.
I'll take the listener minute, please.
This 1957 Kerouac novel begins in New York City and ends thousands of miles later south of the border.
Player one.
What is on the road?
Exactly.
Make it left 200, please.
This Howl poet spent the last days before his death on April 5th, 1997, writing poems.
Player one.
It's Allen Ginsberg. Oh,
Definitely.
Beatnik left for 300, please.
Gregory Corso's poem, Bomb, was printed in the shape of this type of cloud.
Player three.
What is mushroom?
Exactly.
I'd like movie monsters for 100, Alex.
Footage of Raymond Burr was added to this 1954 Japanese classic about a big lizard.
Player one.
What is Godzilla?
Correct. Pick again.
Movie monsters for 200, please.
A documentary film crew in the Amazon encounters a giant snake in this 1997 film.
Player one.
What is Anaconda?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Movie monsters for 300.
In 1958, Steve McQueen played a teenager being chased by this giant amoeba-like mass.
Player one.
What is the Blob?
That's right. Pick again.
Movie monsters for 400.
In 1935, Elsa Lanchester played this doctor's hair-raising second creation and was meant to wed the first.
Player one.
Who is Frankenstein?
Very good. Pick again.
Monsters for 500.
George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino wound up in a bar full of these creatures in 1996's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Player one.
What are bats?
No, that's not right.
Oh, I
Sorry.
always did this wrong.
Player two.
What are vampires?
Absolutely. Pick again.
I'll take classical composers. For 100, please, Alex.
That's okay.
His period of work between Eroica and Symphony No. 8 is known as his heroic decade.
Player one.
Who's Beethoven? Oh, come on. Thank you.
Definitely.
Let's go classical composers for 200.
A Freemason, this Austrian sprinkled references to masonry in his Masonic cantata and the magic flute.
Player one.
Who was Mozart?
Exactly.
Classical composers for 3.
When his Madama Butterfly opened at La Scala in 1904, it was greeted with hisses.
Player one.
Who is Puccini?
That's correct.
Classical composers 400.
For the 1910 season, Sergei Diaghilev commissioned him to score a ballet based on the Firebird.
Player one.
Who is Stravinsky?
Right. Keep going. You control the board.
This Venetian's first works date from the early 18th century during his years as violin master at a girls' orphanage.
Player one.
Who is Vivaldi?
Exactly.
Beatnik left for 400.
His Naked Lunch provoked an obscenity trial in 1962.
Player one.
Who is Norman Mailer?
No, that's not right. Sorry.
Brutal.
Player three.
Who is William S. Burroughs?
Oh.
Exactly.
I'll take bobbing. For 100, please, Alex.
In 1997, this ex-Senate Majority Leader agreed to loan Newt Gingrich money for his ethics violation fine.
Player one.
Who is Bob Dole?
Exactly.
Bobbing for 200.
He teamed with Bing in the Road movies.
Player one.
Bob Hope.
Definitely.
300. Same category.
Answer? The Daily Double. Would you make your wager, please?
2200.
Eric Clapton's hit, I Shot the Sheriff, was written and recorded earlier by this reggae star.
Player one.
Who's Bob Marley?
Exactly.
This golfer won his first of 4 U.S. Opens in 1923.
Player one.
Who's Bobby Jones?
That's it. Exactly.
Alright.
Longtime host of The Price is Right.
Player one.
Who is Bob Barker?
Exactly.
The poetry of Gary Snyder reflects the 10 years he spent in Japan studying this religion.
Player one.
What is Shinto?
No, that's not right. Sorry.
Again?
Player three.
What is Zen Buddhism?
All right.
I'll take judge not. For 100, Alex.
A cutting criticism or a violent closing of a door.
Player one.
What's a slam?
Exactly.
Proverbially, to express contempt, you thumb this body part.
Player one.
What is your nose?
You're correct.
As a verb, it's to disparage strongly. As a noun, it's rubbish or garbage.
Player one.
What is trash?
Absolutely. Pick again.
From the Latin for to scatter, these calumnious expressions are cast on others.
Anyone? Player two?
What are curses?
No. Too bad. Nobody? Player three.
What are aspersions?
Correct. Pick again.
I'll take business. For 100.
This securities firm feels secure with MER as its stock symbol.
Player three.
What is Merrill Lynch?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Business. For 200.
The builder of a ship's water heater is this kind of maker, especially if he played for Purdue.
Player two?
What is a boilermaker?
Exactly.
Business for 300.
In 1938, this company, abbreviated GE, brought fluorescent lighting to life.
Player one.
What's General Electric?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Chase and this partner sold the first roasted coffee in cans in 1878.
Player three.
Who is Sanborn?
You're correct.
Business. For 500, please, Alex.
Introduced in 1959, this popular doll got in trouble in 1992 for saying math class is tough.
Player one.
Who's Barbie?
Exactly.
And to wrap up this board,
From Old Norse for grin scornfully, you may do it over your enemy's misfortunes.
Player one.
What is gloat?
Exactly. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
you're in first place all alone, player one. You're still in the thick of it, player three. Player two, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy
World
round.
history. The L, you say. E-L in quotation marks. Herbs and spices. Bats. Genesis. And let's take a look at our last category. From soup to nuts.
I'll try Genesis for 200.
Noah took clean beasts and fowls on the ark by sevens, and unclean beasts by this amount.
Player one.
What is by eights?
No, too bad.
What?
Player 2?
What is by twos?
By 2.
That's correct.
Genesis for 400, please.
In chapter 2, verse 3, God blesses this numbered day because in it he had rested from all his work.
Player 1.
What is the 7th?
Exactly.
Genesis for 600.
He was Adam and Eve's third-born child.
Player 1.
Who is Seth?
Right you are.
Genesis 800.
God made a covenant with this son of Terah.
Player 3.
Who is Abram?
Exactly.
I'd like herbs and spices for 200.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
Player 1.
What are poppy seeds?
You're correct.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
Player 1.
What is peppermint?
Exactly.
This aromatic leaf used to flavor meat, soups, and stews comes from a laurel tree.
Player 1.
What is a bay leaf?
Right, keep going. You control the board.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
Player 1.
What is saffron?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Referring to their shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Anyone at all? This is what we wanted.
Cloves. Okay.
God made all sorts of these, including one of life and one of the knowledge of good and evil.
Nobody? Player 1.
What are books?
Ooh, sorry. Is that it? Anyone? Player 2?
What are fruit?
Oh, that's incorrect. Is that it? Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Trees. Bat 200.
As you might guess, it's the only continent a bat doesn't call home.
Player 1.
What is Antarctica?
Definitely.
Let's go with bat for 400.
As it's nocturnal, a bat has only these cells in its eyes, no cones.
Player 1.
What are rods?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Like ants, most bats live in large groups called these.
Player 1.
What are colonies?
Precisely.
Chiroptera, the order to which bats belong, means with these on their hands.
Player 1.
What are wings?
Absolutely. Pick again.
The horseshoe bat doesn't emit its echolocation squeaks through its mouth. They come out of this.
Player 1.
What is the nose?
Right you are.
L, you say, 200.
In area, it's the smallest Central American country.
Player 1.
What is El Salvador?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
Marty Robbins went to #1 with a song about this town and won a Grammy for it in 1960.
Player 1.
What is El Paso?
Absolutely. Pick again.
The orangutans on Borneo are in peril due to drought and fires blamed on this weather phenomenon.
Player 1.
What is El Nino?
Yes.
Let's go L, you say, 800.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
In the 1540s, German adventurer Philip von Hutten searched South America for this fabled city.
Player 1.
What is El Dorado?
Absolutely. Pick again.
He captured Valencia in 1094 and ruled it until his death on July 10th, 1099.
Player 1.
Who's El Cid?
That's it exactly.
Manhattan and New England style are two varieties of this chowder.
Player 1.
What is clam chowder?
Exactly.
Once the food of the Greek gods, today it's a fruit salad.
Player 1.
What is ambrosia?
Right, keep going. You control the board.
It's the dish consisting of a meat fillet covered with pâté de foie gras, baked in a pastry.
Player one.
What is beef Wellington?
Definitely.
Apple is the most popular filling for this pastry, whose name is German for whirlpool.
Player one.
What is strudel?
Exactly.
Seen here, these nuts are also called filberts, for the saint on whose day they ripen.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
What are hazelnuts?
That's correct.
Well, Mystery 200.
In 1191, this lion-hearted king of England captured Cyprus and Acre during the Crusades.
Player one.
Who is Richard?
Exactly.
When Ferdinand VII died in 1833, his 3-year-old daughter Isabella II ascended this country's throne.
Player one.
What is Spain?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
This dictator's last battle was his defeat of Pompey's sons at Munda in 45 BC.
Player one.
Who is Julius Caesar?
Exactly. Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
In 1584, William I of Orange was assassinated in this Dutch city, known for its blue and white pottery.
Player one.
What is Delft?
That's it. You really know your history.
Now to finish off the round.
This battleship, on which the World War II Japanese surrender terms were signed, saw combat during the Gulf War.
Player one.
What is the Missouri?
Yes. Let's see how all the players are doing after the Double Jeopardy round.
Player one, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're not far off the pace, Player three.
Sorry, Player two, but you can't continue with us in Final Jeopardy. It's Final Jeopardy time. Remember, once I give you the category, you'll still have a few seconds to decide on your wager.
Car words.
All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player three, could we have your wager, please? Player one, please make your wager. The Final Jeopardy answer is as follows. Good luck, everyone.
Your Porsche 914 should do it at about 900 RPM. Your mechanic shouldn't do it at all.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Your question, Player three. That's correct. What did you wager? Your question, Player one. That's right. And your wager was?
$100,000 this game, so you all get.
Congratulations to our winner, Player one. Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.